Warning. Viewing porn causes brain damage. A porn habit is disconnecting you from reality, rendering you unable to distinguish the narrative from truth. Porn is a weapon. Each time porn is viewed, brain damage is incurred by a flood of synthetically generated dopamine. Studies have shown that consistent viewing of porn damages dopamine receptors and also decreases gray matter in the brain. This is a form of brain damage which leads to low testosterone, anxiety, depression, low self-confidence and less motivation. Porn also disconnects the viewer from reality and degrades any potential relationships between a man and a woman. Duped, seduced, it's not real. Stop it.
My beloved friends, under no circumstances allow yourselves to become trapped in the viewing of pornography, one of the most effective of Satan's enticements. And if you have allowed yourself to become involved in this behavior, cease now. Seek the help you need to overcome and to change the direction of your life. Take the steps necessary to get back on the straight and narrow, and then stay there.
The Savior was critical of some of the early saints for their lustful desires. These were people who lived in a non-television, non-film, non-internet, non-iPod world. In a world now awash in sexualized images and music, are we free from lustful desires and their attendant evils? Far from pushing the limits of modest dress or indulging in the vicarious immorality of pornography, we are to hunger and thirst after righteousness. To come to Zion, it is not enough for you or me to be somewhat less wicked than others. We're to become not only good, but holy men and women. Recalling Elder Neal A. Maxwell's phrase, "Let us once and for all establish our residence in Zion and give up the summer cottage in Babylon."
Why is lust such a deadly sin? Well, in addition to the completely spirit-destroying impact it has upon our souls, I think it's a sin because it defiles the highest and holiest relationship God gives us in mortality, the love that a man and a woman have for each other and the desire that couple has to bring children into a family intended to be forever. Someone once said that true love must include the idea of permanence. True love endures, but lust changes as quickly as it can turn a pornographic page or glance at yet another potential object for gratification walking by, male or female. True love we are absolutely giddy about, like I am about Sister Holland. We shout it from the housetop, sometimes even in general conference. But lust is characterized by shame and stealth and is almost pathologically clandestine. The later and the darker the hour, the better, with a double-bolted door just in case. Love makes us instinctively reach out to God and other people. Lust, on the other hand, is anything but godly and celebrates self-indulgence. Love comes with open hands and open heart. Lust comes only with an open appetite.
My brethren who are caught in this addiction or troubled by this temptation, there is a way. First, acknowledge the evil. Don't defend it or try to justify yourself. For at least a quarter century, our leaders have pleaded with men and also with women and children to avoid this evil. Our current church magazines are full of warnings, information, and helps on this subject. More than a score of articles published or to be published this year and last year alone. Second, seek the help of the Lord and His servants. Hear and heed President Hinckley's words. Quote, "Plead with the Lord out of the depths of your soul that He will remove from you the addiction which enslaves you. And may you have the courage to seek the loving guidance of your bishop, and if necessary, the counsel of caring professionals. End of quote. Third, do all that you can to avoid pornography. If you ever find yourself in its presence, which can happen to anyone in the world in which we live, follow the example of Joseph of Egypt. When temptation caught him in her grip, he left temptation and got him out. Finally, do not patronize pornography. Do not use your purchasing power to support moral degradation. And young women, please understand that if you dress immodestly, you are magnifying this problem by becoming pornography to some of the men who see you. Please heed these warnings. Let us all improve our personal behavior and redouble our efforts to protect our loved ones and our environment from the onslaught of pornography that threatens our spirituality, our marriages, and our children.